Hey guys, it's Bill from Linden, Tennessee. Wanted to do a quick video because I got some work done during the week. I usually save these videos for the weekend, but I actually did something this week and it's pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. I got the charger mounted in there. If you remember before, there was kind of a sort of a flat vertical panel that went across there. I cut that out of there and put this horizontal one in there and mounted this charger in there. It's just got just a strap holding it down, and then there's some like weather stripping, like the kind of stuff you put around windows, and it's on the top of that strap, so that's providing some down pressure to this. It's not like super tight down there. If over time it looks like it's bouncing around and stuff, I can always come in and put some weather stripping underneath of it just to give it some more friction. But yeah, that's pretty cool how that came in. And the way this thing wires up, the AC or the DC out from the charger just comes around there and just ties straight into my fuses and my 48 volt ground. Now, I spent about 2 hours diagnosing this stupid thing, because if you look at this view, you can't see it, but on this one, the wire goes straight into the terminal and you crimp it. So you cut a 3/16, you cut 3/16 back of the insulation, crimp the terminal and heat shrink it, and bam, there you go. This one is a larger one, and this is left over from a project from years and years and years ago where I bought, whoa, what's going on with the zoom here? Where I bought, it's got a little piece of solder in there. So it's got a little piece of solder first, and then it's got the crimp connector. Well, I didn't remember that those were in there, so I only cut back 3/16 of the insulation, stuffed it in there, crimped the terminal, and put it on there. Now, of course, I didn't know this at the time, but there was no electrical connection between the wire and that terminal. So I plugged in the charger, and it didn't work. A red light came on just as a fault. Now, it didn't blink, it didn't do anything, there wasn't any indication of what the fault is. So I was just miffed, and it was very annoying because the only thing that I had done was cut this off of it. That's all I did. I just cut that off, and now it doesn't work all of a sudden. So it's been about 2 hours trying to figure that out, and I'd finally given up on it, gone inside, was watching TV or something, and I just came back out here. I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. I have to find out what's going on. I had the cover off of the charger. I soldered connections in there. I thought maybe I had a cold solder joint. I don't know. I tried everything, and I had good continuity between the positive and where the wire goes in the charger, but I didn't have continuity between the negative and where it goes into the charger. And that's how I eventually figured out. I'm like, oh, it's that. And that's sure enough what it was. But that was annoying. Anyway, on the AC side of it being the charger, of course, it comes around here. I don't have the little corrugated harness loom stuff on there, but so this is the AC side of it. It comes down. At the moment, it's just kind of in a wad of a mess because I'm not exactly sure how to what to do about that. But I bought this cool little cover. I think they use these in like RVs or boats or something. But it's got a little rubber plug on there, so it's kind of weatherproof. Now it's not weatherproof to be sitting in this orientation. It's got like a little hole right here, so that's supposed to be down. But if I feel the need, I can come in here and drill a hole in there. But I don't think it's gonna get that wet. I'm not gonna leave this thing out in the rain. But yeah, so that's that. And this little thing that I made kind of serves dual purposes. First of all, it's holding my charging port, but it's also giving me some rigidity to this structure, which is what holds the hood. So that's giving me some rigidity, which is of course nice. Behind there is just a little fuse for the DC coming out of the DC, for the 12 volts coming out of the DC-DC converter. And then there's a little fuse back there, but it's not a fuse that should blow ever, really. And the only way I can really think of that it might blow is if perhaps, let's say, for example, while I'm fabbing this up and mocking it up and putting it there, that I accidentally, touch this to it and blow the fuse. And that's exactly what I did. So, and then I just dropped the fuse because I was going to show you. Yeah, so that's what I did. I blew that fuse already. So that's annoying. But I'll get another fuse and replace that, and it should never be a problem. But that's how, and then I'll show you how this kind of goes. So the hood comes down, of course, like that. And then you just come underneath here. You just open that dude up here, find you a cord, and plug it in. And that's it. And the charger does its thing. And you come down here. And there you go, it's charging. So how great is that? It's just sort of up there tucked away. And whenever you want to undo it, you just unplug it, put the cap back on there, and away you go. So I think that turned out real great. I'm real happy with that. I was going to put the charge port right here, but I thought that would look stupid. So I came up with something else. There's two other things that are kind of fun. I made this little panel here that covers the power steering. I think I showed you that. Did I show you that already? I don't know if I showed you that. Anyway, I did that. So I made that. And then I also put a cover on the front here of the hood. And that just kind of rigids up the hood also. And it's welded. It's welded along the side and it's welded on the top. And so that's not going anywhere. And so panels that I want to make some panels that go down to cover up this. One that goes down in the front there, one that goes on the other side. And probably one that goes and sort of covers in the console. Probably do that, and it'll probably come down to about right here, go across, have a cutout to clear that harness, and then pick up on the other side. I don't think I'm going to do anything else in the front here. I may do something else in the front here because I need a way to hold this hood down. I guess I don't really need a way to hold the hood down, but I kind of wanted to have a way to hold the hood down. I don't know. I'll think about that. It's not really all that pressing. But so yeah, so that is it. That is my midweek update. Yeah, it's coming right along. Only a few more things, and I really will be tearing this apart to paint it. I got a friend who was going to paint it for me. Is a code name Kevin, and looking forward to do that for me. He said he's gonna hook me up with some Bondo on the hood here and shoot the frame for me. I'm gonna get me some Cub Cadet yellow and paint it, and the hood will be white. I think this grill panel is supposed to be white. I have found a place with reproduction stickers, so I got some stickers coming. This Cub Cadet one, I had thought I might want to sort of get a custom one and make it a little bit longer, but I think I'm not going to. And then this, I don't know, that would be nice if that was a little bit longer. I don't know. And then the Hydrostat 123, I've got I found a guy online on a Facebook group who, shout out to Custom 4x4 Tractors Facebook group. He's going to hook me up with that. I'm going to send him one of those stickers that comes with the kit that I bought, and he's pretty sure he can make me one custom like I want. So that is that. And also, the last thing that I'm going to do is this is a 3-point hitch kit. I got this off of eBay. It was like $150 or something. This is a class one, or category 1 hitch, so it's probably overkill for this. I'd only need a category 0 for this, but I think it's going to work. I think if I put the pivot somewhere down there underneath the axle, the top link will go back above the transmission there, and then to actuate this thing up and down, I got these. Nope, not those. Got these, and they just kind of go up and down, and they'll tug on the lower links. But I'll probably end up doing something different because that's too big. Anyway, a buddy Chris, he found me a YouTube video where a guy did this also, and he just put a linear actuator and he pivoted it from the bottom up to the top, and that's how the 3-point goes up and down. So I'm gonna do the same thing because I think that's a pretty slick way of doing it. Just a little bit of that'll be some fab with some thicker metal, 3/16 for sure, maybe even 1/4 inch, probably just 3/16. The rest of the frame is only 1/8 inch, so there's no need to go overboard with it probably. But that's much where we're at. So until next time, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you.